Hello everyone, my name is Leann.
And my name is Aelden. Welcome back to yet another new episode of SUNFM, where it is shining in our studios, and we hope that you are having a bright and shiny day.
Ooh, it's important to have a bright and shiny day these days because we need that light to guide us.
We need that positivity.
Yeah, exactly.
We need that. Yes, we definitely need that. And most importantly, hello Leann.
Hi.
We are back again together in the same episode.
After our SSU episode, yes.
Yeah.
It's funny how like my previous episode, I mentioned about how that episode might be our first and last episode.
I know, right? And don't jinx it, but look at us now.
Yeah, we're back again.
Back again, and
it's a
yes, I'm very happy. I'm very happy to have you with me.
Because it was fun back then. We were talking about the whole Olympics thing. If you guys watch it.
I think we really enjoyed it. We definitely enjoyed it very much, and I cannot wait to be in the same episode with you again, which is now
this Merdeka
episode. Okay, speaking of Merdeka, hello again, audience out there. Me and Leann and I would like to wish y'all
Selamat
Hari Merdeka. And as you can see from my background,
yes, Aelden even prepared his own flags.
Yeah.
Has Malaysia flag and also this.
I was cleaning my room the other day, so I accidentally found this two flag. I was like, hey, this could be useful for my upcoming episode with Leann. So I was like, okay, let me put it at my background so I look patriotic, I guess.
Well, on the other hand, I don't have anything, just my makeup products and whatever skincare products that's in there. But at least I do have a striped shirt, and it's just green. Maybe you can just take it as a red, white kind of thing. Or you can take it as a Blue's Clues guy shirt. But yeah, now it's as mentioned just now, this is going to be another Merdeka episode after our SSU Merdeka as well. But on that time, it's just more on the drawing competition thing. And today it's going to be more about the talking and
discussing.
Yeah.
Because for the SSU episode, we were just having fun with all the coloring and stuff.
Yeah, so, and just maybe a little bit of history at the time. But today we're not going to just talk about history. Yeah, it's going to be a bit boring also. But just going to
bear with us.
Yeah, just think about what we used to do back in the days, kind of thing.
And, speaking of Merdeka Day, I mean, obviously us as Malaysians, we obviously had celebrated Merdeka in a way or two, or witnessed any, celebrations going around us. And one thing that I remembered the most during Merdeka Day is this big parade in front of the national... what's the name again?
Is it the...
I forgot. It's
oh no. Yeah, is it in front of a really big field with...
Yeah, is it a field? Is it a stadium? I'm not sure. But yeah, I remember this big parade with all the states and the federal territories all together, and with the government officials from different sectors all participate in the parade, and it's very happening. It's very, very nice to watch lah.
You were there on live, right?
Yeah, luckily I been there before, so it's really a nice feeling, because obviously I miss my old days where I can just go out and where parades are allowed.
Oh,
and where COVID is not around. So yeah, it's definitely very, very happening.
Yeah, this is the second time that we are going to be celebrating Merdeka at home. So yeah, I mean, you can't really go to that parade anymore. I mean, even though I've never been to such parade before, but I kind of feel it's gonna be fun, and I think one day I will go there eventually. Just
hopefully,
after everything.
let's go together then.
Provided
We can
if
raise
you're
our
here.
flag. We can raise our Malaysian flag and then like woohoo in the
I mean,
parade.
you're in
I'm like,
Sabah
hey, we're
right
here.
now. I mean, you're in
Yeah,
Sabah
come
right
to
now.
Sabah.
Like, oh, so come to Sabah. Oh, okay. One day I might go because I really wanted to explore like the islands there. I heard it's really, really
Come. I'll become your tour guide for free.
pretty. Oh, that's so sweet. But like, yeah lah, like after the whole COVID things happening, apparently this is our second time. I think there's like a lot of new norms. Like Merdeka even has its own new norms of celebration. Even like
I know.
during last year, I think, because
Yeah.
I think like for last year there is a parade as well, but the thing is that there's still ongoing parade. It's just that it's only the officials and the people
Yeah.
who are supposed to be there. They're gonna be there, and people like us, you know, who's just there to like watch. And if we want to like celebrate it, we would just watch them on live in front of a
Live, yeah.
digital screen.
Yes, because I think that last year our cases is not really that serious. So yeah, I mean like small scale parade are allowed, and just like you said, like only government officials are allowed to like be present at the parade, but not us, not civilians, not Malaysians. But like for now, it's quite a shame because we cannot like go out and really experience
The real thing out
the
there.
real thing out there, because it's definitely very different compared to like just watching it from your screen, and then just for the sake of being there, experience the whole thing, the people, the surroundings. So yeah, I really hope that we can celebrate Merdeka like that soon, hopefully.
But like despite all the things that's going on, I still think that people do find a way, like the creativity and all, like find a way to try and get everyone to celebrate together. Because like recently, I saw this I think video or something. MGAG released like a video where they are calling out to everyone to like submit a video of them singing Malaysia and Terima Kasih Malaysia, and just submit it to them. Yeah, and I think they're going to like compile all our videos together and just make it into like a really wholesome Merdeka video.
Merdeka video.
Yeah.
I think I saw that video before.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. I think I know which video you are talking about. And yeah, it's very wholesome, and it's actually a very creative idea to get people to celebrate Merdeka despite our current situation where we cannot like, gather together and then really, celebrate Merdeka. Yeah.
It is a good way to like get everyone distract a little bit from the current situation that's going on. It's more like it is good to try and like celebrate all the national holidays once in a while, because with all the negativity that is going around right
we
now,
definitely need a little break from reality.
like
just to let loose.
positive
just
vibes
simply find an
only.
excuse, and we can use Merdeka Day as an excuse for us to like break loose from the reality. And yeah, I mean, despite from the video you were mentioning about, I actually saw a lot of posts online, like schools or like NGOs actually host a couple of Merdeka activities, such as like the coloring contest, or like designing contest, using like the Jarul Gemilang elements, integrated into their piece of clothing. Yeah, and I think this is a very creative way for us Malaysians to celebrate Merdeka, because there is no other way left. Since we cannot go out, so might as well we can find activities that we can do at home while still having that Merdeka spirit within us. And I think those NGOs out there are really doing a good job in instilling this kind of patriotism into our into Malaysians out there, or even to like younger generations out there, which is very crucial in my opinion. And yeah, I think other than that, it's very important for us to like celebrate national holidays, because just like I mentioned before, celebrating national holidays definitely has its how do you say,
I mean, like, it's not just to celebrate our independence. It's also not just to celebrate our history, but I think it's also a way to like cherish and celebrate our unity as well. Because
Yes,
like as
because
we are a country.
Malaysia, we are a country with multinational nationality. With
Different
Malaysia is
races.
basically a melting pot for like a lot of the races and religions. So it's amazing how we can live together in under the same roof despite us having different beliefs and religion.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
yeah, just like you said, it's a way to like cherish our unity as Malaysians, and also not to forget the the hard work of our
Ancestors.
previous prime ministers, ancestors that fight hard for Malaysia's independence.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
think that is something to be to be remembered. And so
Despite
kids,
our ups and downs.
so kids, learn your history. Okay, don't skip history class like me.
I mean,
I'm just kidding.
We could have given a history lessons, but that's to be frank.
Yes.
Who wants to talk about history lessons when you're already receiving them
I
in your
mean-
school?
I mean, to be honest, we all know that history class can be a little bit boring. Including me.
Don't offend that to the people who actually love history.
No, don't get me wrong. I love history. I love learning history. But, sometimes it can get a little bit boring. I'm not saying I don't love the
It's
subject.
okay.
I'm not saying I don't love history, but, it can be a little bit boring. But luckily, I did learn my history, So, yeah, I mean...
His moral of the story is basically just to know how they gain Independence Day.
Yes. I mean, not just Merdeka, obviously. You have like a lot of Malaysian history out there that you still have to like learn. But since today is about Merdeka episode, so why not we just focus on Merdeka? And okay, Leann, let me ask you a question.
Yeah?
A history lesson for Leann, yes.
No!
A history lesson for you.
We're supposed to skip history lessons. Oh my god, not another
A history
one.
lesson for you.
Yeah.
I mean, I have been, learning that most of the Malaysians are getting quite confused between Merdeka Day and Malaysia Day.
Okay.
So, what are the differences between Merdeka Day and Malaysia Day?
Oh.
If you don't mind me asking.
Okay, this is where you think I don't know my things, but I know my things. Cause like,
I mean, who knows?
Because that like you said, like I know that a lot of people they are confused with Merdeka and Malaysian Day. I know it.
Definitely a lot of people out there confused between the two.
But like the actual I think the actual difference is like for Merdeka, right? It's not marking Malaysia gaining independence, but it's the what's it called? The state of Malaya, I think. Where like Merdeka marks Malaya gaining independence from the British, and then Malaysia Day is it's like the Malaya and Sabah and I think Sarawak where they join together to become Malaysia. And of course, like I'm gonna exclude I think Singapore because we all know like Singapore joined in a little bit, but it
but
came
they
out.
bounced.
Yeah, they yeeted out.
Yeah, they yeet themselves out of Malaysia, which is okay. Anyways,
It's okay. But yeah, I think a lot of people do get confused with all these things. Like I even saw this like one article by Malaysia Kini to actually say that we should stop celebrating Hari Merdeka Malaysia. Because Malaysia did not gain independence, but Malaya did.
So yeah, there were definitely some contrast opinions online that I read about celebrating two of these national holidays. But I think it shouldn't be a problem because, I mean, people who suggest not to celebrate these two holidays are just like minority, and I know, like I understand where are they coming from because this celebrating these two holidays might be separating the people between the Borneo and the peninsula, and I don't think it is a big problem because I mean we've been taught since we were in school like how both of the holidays are very important to us because to commemorate all the hard works our ancestors did in order to form Malaysia or form Malaya or like free from and just basically to get to be independent. And I think I don't think that should be a problem.
I think like
Because I mean, obviously, Merdeka and Malaysia Day has its own significance.
I mean, like in my
Yeah.
opinion, when I think about it, if people they were fighting about like oh they should be one instead. I was looking looking to it and I thought to myself like, why does it matter? There's 2 birthdays and there's 2 holidays. Don't ruin my extra holiday,
Yeah, like hello, 2 is better than 1, obviously, and
exactly.
y'all want to like put everything into one day. Hello,
Like-
you're basically just cutting off our holidays. No,
Why
cannot.
can't you guys just give the best of
Yeah.
both worlds?
I know, right? As I quote Taylor Swift, 2 is better than 1.
I mean, like, but in all seriousness, and celebrating Malaysia, regardless of like Merdeka or like Malaysia Day, it just provides unity. It just reminds us that unity is important.
Yes.
And after going through this, I think it's like I think there's like a lot of things that happened after the independence, where I think there's several events that the thing about the whole thing is what some people may think that we're not special aside from different cultures and different religions. We gain independence, so what? That's it. And not exactly, because I think every country has its own uniqueness, and of course Malaysia, we also have our own uniqueness as well. Like, what make us Malaysian is the true question here.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna like list out. So like we just want to remind you guys, right? Like, you are Malaysian, yes, but there's gonna be some typical things that only
Malaysians
do during their entire lives as a Malaysian. So, do you wanna like start first, or like what do you think like makes Malaysia
Okay.
very special?
The first thing you said about, the things that only Malaysians do, I straight up thought about the mellow truck. I don't know, like I always get very excited when there's like a mellow truck coming into our school compound and then like park in front of the hall, and then everyone's like wow, everyone's like screaming for Milo. Yeah, like
That
every
was like
every
our
class
favorite
was like
drink.
lining up for the mellow truck, and then 1 cup is never enough. You can never get the same taste at any other place. You cannot make it. You cannot drink it at Mama. You only can buy it
Milo
or
truck
drink
is
it from the Milo
superiority.
truck.
Yeah,
Superiority for sure. And yeah, I think that is very Malaysian because Milo and Malaysian is like combined together for the longest time, and Milo has existed in Malaysia for quite a while now actually.
I
So,
don't know,
like-
since I was born, I guess, because like
Yeah, I think it was way before we actually born. So yeah, I think-
initially I thought like Milo is actually a Malaysian product, and I see Milo was like so successful. I was like, oh,
wow.
Malaysia's that successful, but Milo it's not from Malaysia, but still it kind of like links it to Malaysia for some reason. Like Milo is the thing. You have like Milo
Yes.
dinosaur. You have
Yes.
and Milo cow. I think it's just
Yeah,
like,
we have a lot
many.
of variations of Milo drinks. like obviously at the supermarket you have like a lot of Milo stuff like Milo Ice, Milo Mocha,
Yeah.
or like Milo or Milo C, whatever lah. But yeah, I think
Milo is
all of us agreed that Mellow Truck is definitely
one of the
defined
highlights
half
of our childhood.
Yes, definitely.
But I
So
think
what
like
about you, Leann?
I think like aside from the Milo truck, I think all Malaysians would have done this is definitely to complain about the hot weather that we
Oh
have.
my god, I literally just complained the hot weather right here in my place because it's so freaking hot. I actually turn on the AC on the highest because it's really hot. Oh my
See,
god, Malaysia.
The thing is, like, it's not just
My
like
God.
Malaysians. We do not just complain about like the hot weather because like we know it's summer all year round, right? But then when it
Yes.
comes to like heavy rains, we will also complain about it. Especially us, because like we're recording and then when we're about to record, suddenly there's like a thunder going on.
Yeah, I mean, basically we complain all of the weathers lah, basically. Like no matter hot, no matter it's raining or not, but
Whether
we'll
it's
still complain.
snowy, even though we have snow, we complain like, "Hi, we need to
Yeah,
shove
complain
the
lah,
snow
yeah.
out of the Porsche, like the cars."
Also,
and
not only with the traffic jam, also we complain. We were like, "Ayo, traffic jam again ah!"
I mean, to
And
be
then we were waiting, yeah.
I need to be frank, like a lot of us, like even like outstation, in like other countries, traffic jam is always like a consistent thing because
Yeah.
like everyone that's getting ready to go out to work. But I think like another thing that I think us Malaysians can relate is definitely craving Ramly burger in the middle of the night.
Oh my god, yes. You can never go wrong with the Ramly burger.
Okay, let me ask
Um,
you a question, right? This
Yeah.
is probably like a little bit controversial, or maybe not. But would you prefer McDonald's burger or Ramly burger?
I definitely love Ramly burger more.
Oh my god!
I definitely. I no hate to McDonald's. I love McDonald's, but when it comes to a choice, I would definitely go with Ramly burger because I don't know. It's
cheaper.
It's very cheap, yes, and it's very tasty. Surprisingly, so
I know,
yeah. I
right?
mean, you can never go wrong with street food, Leann. I mean, for my opinion, you can never go wrong with street food.
The thing is, right? Oh yeah, street food is often like very popular in Malaysia. So it's like somehow
Yeah.
it's way better than like the restaurants and all for some reason. It's like
For
when
some
you
reason,
when you
yeah.
go through like hawkers or even like Petaling Street.
Yeah.
Then like I think like have you all been to Petaling Street at least once? Like have you?
I've been there. I've been there a couple of times.
Oh, you
Yeah.
have. Ooh,
Mm.
I see.
Yes.
Because I thought
I've
you
been
were in
there. Yeah.
Sabah. So like
No lah. Before coming to Selangor or to Sunway, I've definitely visited the peninsula quite some time.
I see. But yeah, like
But
when you
I
go
really
through
love Petaling Street because it's really happening. There's a lot of people,
a lot of
hawker
food.
stalls. Yes. Oh my god.
food,
You can even smell the wok hay
You know, like even
as you were walking down the street.
yeah, last time like the smell of
the
those good
stench.
food. Yeah, exactly. The whole
stench.
good food, that smell of it is just really prominent. It was really heavy, but it just feels so good, like back in the days. Especially like it's best to go around at night with your family.
With your family and friends, you're
Because like
just
there's
having
a lot
fun.
of lights going on. Yeah,
Yeah.
and even
Oh my God.
Chloe's grandmother, she
Yeah.
she even works. She even owns like a stall in Petaling Street as well, where the grandmother sells mochi. So
Fun
you guys
fact,
have to check out. the
Fun
TikTok.
fact, I had it before. Yeah, but I was like, that was like way before I know y'all and Chloe. And I did not have the slightest idea that is actually Chloe's grandmother.
Oh, really?
And the mochi is like really nice. Oh my god, it is a must visit place for me and my dad because my dad really loves the mochi so much.
They have different
My
flavors,
dad,
right?
yeah, my dad will usually tap out a few flavors back to the hotel and eat. Same goes to me because it's really delicious.
I think
So-
one of the most prominent mochi that I think I quite like is their black sesame flavored
Oh my god,
mochi.
that's
That was-
my favorite. Yes.
Yeah, that was really good, right? And the peanuts and all as well. I didn't
Oh my
even
God.
realize about it. Like, this just brings back so many memories. See,
So
this
many
is what
memories, yeah.
Malaysians,
This is what yes.
the whole hawker
Definitely.
street thing. And I think like another thing. Okay, now we come to like the whole eating part, right? How about
Okay.
have you tried driving for hours to another state just to makan? Makan is eat in.
Makan is
Have you tried that?
to a different state. I did not have the opportunity to do so. Even though I can drive from Sabah to Sarawak, but
Oh,
obviously, unfortunately, I didn't have the opportunity to do so. But I definitely been to like another district. Like from my place, I drive for like 2 or 3 hours to another place just for the sake of, satisfy my cravings.
Yeah, because like I think that that's a lot of us have been doing. Like even
Yeah.
my dad, like my grandmother loves satay, and her hometown is in Malacca, right? Because like we're living in KL, so usually, when my grandmother craves for satay, like my dad will bring my grandmother, my grandfather, and myself to like Malacca
To
for that.
Malacca.
Like we would drive hours for it. I was thinking like, why do we have to drive so long for just to like eat? I was a little bit irritated at that time because like it's just food. You can
Yeah,
get
yeah,
satay
yeah.
anywhere, but now I come to think about it, it's like it's the whole
Definitely
process that's just really nice. It's all the memories that you have. It's what makes it special, despite it's
Yeah.
in another state or in another district, as you mentioned. But it's all the fun things that happen.
Oh yeah, script that. I actually been to Labuan. It's not really a state; it's a federal territory. Obviously, I drove. Not me lah. Obviously, my friend and I. My friends and I, we were planning to go from Sabah and then we drive to Labuan because, in Labuan everything is tax free. It's
Really?
very cheap. Yeah, the
Oh.
chocolates.
How much does it usually cost when it comes to like good food?
Oh my god, it's very cheap.
How much?
It's very cheap. Yeah, we have very cheap seafood here. So everyone, please come to Sabah and enjoy our cheap seafood.
What's the best food in Labuan? The best food, 'cause,
Labuan,
so that we can all try it, and then you have to name like the price, and we are gonna be like the judge to determine if it's worth it or not.
Well, I mean, for when we go to Labuan, we did not go for food. We usually just go for shopping, and I mean because everything is tax free, so indirectly everything is very cheaper than Sabah in any other states in Malaysia. I can guarantee you that, and yeah, I think there's quite a lot of good foods in Labuan too. But obviously, I cannot talk about it here because it's too long. The list is too long. So, if anyone out there who would want to know the good food list in Sabah or in Labuan, hit me up in my Instagram, Aelden Singh.
Oh my god,
no,
that
I'm promoting myself. Oh my god, that was so smooth. Oh my god, yes, I'm so brilliant. Yes,
What? You did not just promote your Instagram.
Oh my god, are they going to fire me after this for promoting myself?
No, I don't think they would. You did a good
But
job.
yeah, but yeah, if y'all ever had any opportunity to come to Sabah, I will be very happy to show y'all around and introduce you guys to some good food.
There's a lot
And-
of things that
Yes.
we Malaysians did. Like aside from that, there's also like eating durians at the roadside.
Oh my
Going
god.
going like watching Upin and Ipin at least once, or even like watching English Japanese shows that dubbed in Malay.
Oh my god. I mean, no offense, but I'm not really a fan of the Malay dubbing audio.
The
I mean,
thing
it's
is-
just not natural. It doesn't sound natural to me.
The thing is, right, you never know, because like back in the days you had like
Uh-huh.
we don't even have an internet, so like when I watch
Yeah.
SpongeBob or like I don't know, My Little Pony, Ninja Turtles, or like even Naruto, it's always like in Malay subtitles or like Malay dub, and you just get used to it, so like it's all the little things in life, like
Yeah.
even playing
Definitely.
badminton outside your house.
Oh my god. Outside your house with your friends. And then when a car passes by, you have to like stop the match first. And then go to the side and then wait for the people to like pass you by. And then you're just like awkwardly staring at the people. The driver, you're like, bro, faster lah, cannot.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you're
Please
like,
move
"Hello, bro,
faster. We
faster,
still
please."
have a badminton match we have to
Yes,
play.
bro. Oh my god, definitely so fun. Yes.
Yeah, it's a lot of
Very
memories right
Malaysian.
now. And like until now, like even my neighbors, like my opposite neighbors, and they actually play badminton once in a while. Cause like badminton is like one of the sports that I see even in sports, right? We would gather together to watch. But last time Lee Chong Wei, like
yeah.
even now Olympics, when it comes to badminton, everyone's gathered up in front of the television to just
Yeah.
watch
Everyone's
it.
like very
Gung ho.
spirited, very
Yeah.
excited to watch a badminton match where it involves Malaysian athletes like Lee Jia, Lee Chong Wei.
Yeah, see,
And now,
exactly.
other than badminton, we have like diving sports where Malaysians really just like be together in front of the TV screen and then watch and then cheer for
See-
our Malaysian athletes, and it's a very heartwarming situation, lah.
See, this is the thing about like Malaysians, despite everything, like the whole sports thing, or just like Durian playing badminton, regardless of like different cultures, religions, we still come together as one to just have like a good time, because we're all in this
Yes.
together. High School Musical
Yes.
reference.
Wow. Hello, Troy.
But yeah, I just hope like these are the things that I think it's worth remembering. And of course, if you guys want to like read more about what else, there's like a lot of lists that I can say. It's just gonna take a really long time. So if you guys want to watch, you can read more in the SAYS articles, like 54 things that every Malaysian has probably done at least once in their lifetime. So
Yes.
yeah, be sure to Google up if you want to know more.
And this is not sponsored by SAYS.
Yeah,
Just
it's
saying.
not sponsored at
This is
all.
not sponsored.
It's just a way to reminisce our past, our childhood, all the good
Oh my god,
memories.
definitely I wish we can go back. Actually, I wish we can turn back time, but
Well,
anyway.
we had our days.
Yeah, we
It's
had our
not-
days.
Hopefully for the future generation, we can pass it down.
Yes. And I mean, since we're talking about things that we do as Malaysians, and I think for our current, COVID situation, and I think vaccination is also one of our must-do lists, in order to protect ourselves from the COVID-19 pandemic. And as well as,
Yeah.
to make the vaccination plan faster, because so we can get our life back together ASAP.
Yeah, I heard that there's like a new statement, new SOP or something that's going on where like dine-ins and same-state vacations are allowed for fully
Yes.
vaccinated individuals.
Yes, and I think that depends on states, right? I mean, depends on what phase you are in.
Yeah, I think there's like a different phase, but I got really confusing
Yeah.
because like a little out of the topic. I actually just recently got my second vaccination.
That's
This
nice.
November. No, I tell you, I did not like the feeling at all. Because the thing is, right, I did not take AZAC, luckily, but I took Sinovac instead. And the thing is, right, the second time I went for my vaccination, it was like I had to make sure that everything is injected into my bloodstream, into my body, make sure the vaccine is there. So I had to like look at it the entire time. And the thing is, I don't know why as they inject the second jab, for some reason the needle is bigger than the first one. And it hurt, like my arm just went lump down immediately. I was like, oh my god, that pain, I don't know why, it just felt so paralyzed.
Oh wow. I mean, I'm getting my second dose the day after tomorrow, so
Oh my god.
fingers crossed. Yeah,
Good luck
I'm getting
with
my
that.
Yeah, I mean, cannot wait, like go out. I mean, not like go out lah. I mean, at least I can go out, dine in with
Yeah.
a friend, catching up, because obviously we've been locked up inside our home for too long. But yet we cannot complain because that's the SOP in order to curb the the whole situation. And I think Sabah is in phase 2. So
Oh,
yeah,
really?
I can go out. I can
I-
go out and dine in.
I did not like. I haven't been keeping track of like what stage or phase that Selangor, because I lived in Selangor area.
I think Selangor is still in phase 1, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What phase are we allowed to go out then? Is it phase 3?
I think phase 2, yeah.
Phase 2.
Phase 1 is still like very strict MCO. I think like phase 2 is like a little bit more relaxed.
I
And
see.
phase 3 is definitely the most relaxed out of all the phases.
But I think
So,
like
yeah.
despite we have given the option of going out to dine in, even though we're like fully vaccinated, that I kind of feel like it's probably also the best to stay home, because
Yeah, definitely.
nowadays the situation is apparently not getting any better, it's increasing. So like even though we're fully vaccinated, even in a controlled environment, whether do these like variants, do they still like spread and all kind of things, we don't know what's going on. So probably it's like
True.
best to stay home.
Yeah.
But
Even, yeah.
yeah,
You were
even
saying?
even what, you can continue first.
I mean, even with all the relaxed SOPs that have been, published by our prime ministers during his speech. And still, just like you mentioned, we still have to
Be cautious.
stay at home. Yeah, I think the best option now, even if we have the law that allows us to dine in and then travel to other districts, but still I think it's the best option for us to stay home. Just wait for a little while, be patient, have a little bit patience, Malaysian, be patient. So
Oh my God,
let's
we
hope,
2
yeah,
years.
let's hope this things will get better by the end of this month or by the end of next month.
Yeah. The thing is, right, like we could have, it's nice if we could have celebrated Merdeka Day physically, but
Yeah.
despite like the times that it is a little bit different right now. But the thing is, I find it that
Definitely.
regardless of things that are getting tough, but yeah, like you mentioned previously, we should try and escape from reality once in a while, and we could use
Yeah.
this Merdeka Day as like an
As an
excuse
excuse.
to like escape from reality and just like have fun together with your family and friends. Because I think like it is good to reminisce like our past and how us Malaysians, we grown up as a kid. So it is like a way to remember where we all came from and cherish every single moment that we have by celebrating this Merdeka Day, right? And another thing that I find it really special is that Malaysians, we are fighters.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly. See,
Wow, yes,
See.
we are fighters, definitely.
think about it, right? We are fighting right now. The frontliners are fighting more, and after gaining the whole independence thing, I don't think that we want to see Malaysia fall. It's
Again.
and we will often like help each other out and all those
Yes.
kind of things. And our ancestors used to fight for Malaysia's independence, but for today, we will try and continue the fighting legacy where we fight for
Yes.
Malaysia's independence and our independence from like the
From
whole
COVID.
thing.
COVID pandemic. Yeah. And
Yeah.
let's hope, please Malaysians, lift each other up during these hard times. I
Yeah.
know, I understand, now it's not the best time for everyone. Everyone, of course, have their own struggles, have their own difficulties, dealing with themselves and their surroundings. Obviously, we've been locked up for too long and, negative things are bound to happen. But yeah, just like you said,
We
lift
should
each other
not give
up.
up.
Just treat each other well, lift each other up, and then, just be there for each other, encourage each other. And luckily we can, luckily blah blah. So hopefully, oh wow, a little bit Malay there. So hopefully, just like you said, we are going to be, free from COVID.
Yeah.
We will be finally getting our independence from this pandemic, and
Exactly.
be a lively country again as we are before. And once the COVID is done in Malaysia, the first thing I'm going to do is that I'm going to walk down the hawker street and then eat all the food. I am not
always
going to
the
go
good-
back home for 1 week. I don't care.
Yeah, it reminds me another
I'm not
thing.
going. I'm not going back home for the whole week. I don't care.
Another
Oh my
thing
God.
about Malaysia, we fight with Singapore who has the best food.
Oh my god, yes. Not only Singapore lah.
Like,
And Indonesia.
oh,
Because obviously we have the same roots.
we love.
Obviously we
I
have
love Singapore.
similar tastes.
Yeah.
In,
But we always fight who has the
certain dishes.
best cooking style. Like I love Singapore. Like my cousins live in Singapore. Yes, but food wise, Malaysia is still the
food-wise,
best. Do you agree? I hope
Malaysia.
you guys agree. and it's cheaper as well.
Malaysia. Yes, definitely.
But yeah, despite like all the tough times, maybe you guys could get together with your family, if not physically, then virtually. Just use this
Yes.
holiday to like spend more time with them, and just like probably reminisce the past once in a while. Like we can reminisce them, but you have to remember that we are living in the future and we are living in the present. So
True.
with our ancestors, with the fighting spirit, we as Malaysians, we should learn how to fight as well and help together like just to help each other out whenever
Yes.
anyone is in need of help, because we are satu Malaysia, and
Yes.
we all live in harmony. This is unity, so
This is unity, yes.
Yeah.
And Malaysia boleh. So we also boleh.
yeah,
So we have to boleh. We
Malaysian
have
memang
to.
boleh. Yeah,
Malaysian
we have
memang
to.
boleh.
So
we have
like
to.
I think like all in all, just try and continue to fight, not just for
Yeah.
yourself, but also for your friends and family and for Malaysia as a whole. And I believe that we all can really do this, and we will just join hand in hand together and just
Yes.
hope that we can really overcome this, because I think we could, after what
We
we have
definitely
gone
could.
through in the past. 2
2 years.
This is what I
Yeah.
think, like this is one of the Malaysian strength, is like despite all the bad things that's going on, we still try and keep our head held high, and we will be trying our best to just support everyone if they need anything.
Yes. Malaysia boleh. So come back stronger, people.
Yeah.
Fight. Just continue to fight everything.
Exactly. And with that, I just hope that every Malaysians will love them.
Yes.
And think that's all for today. So
Yeah, I think that's all. And oh my god, I really enjoyed this conversation with you. It's really nice.
because
Aiyo.
like how we all
Yeah.
like come together and just like talk
Ah.
about the whole Malaysia unity thing, even in sports, not just in sports but also like in food, anything that's in
Yeah.
common. We all are very common despite having different differences between us as well. But
True.
I hope you guys enjoy listening to this podcast. Be sure, if you're listening on Spotify, be sure to follow on our Instagram page and
Yes.
Sunway
Please,
FM
please.
and YouTube Sunway FM Student Broadcast. And if you're listening this on like YouTube or any other channels, be sure to listen on Spotify as well, which is Sunway FM. And with that,
Yes.
I think we just would like to wish you guys Selamat Hari
Selamat
Merdeka.
Hari Merdeka. Yes. And there's my flag again, showcasing my flag. I'm actually quite proud of my flag.
Yeah, I know you do. You love your country. We all have a little bit of patriotism in us.
Yes. I mean, love your country. Yeah, I love Malaysia.
Draw the flags, draw the stars properly, yeah, guys. Don't be like Aelden or Damien or Chloe with the wrong stars counting.
I'm sorry, but I cannot recall. I'm sorry, but I don't understand what you're trying to say.
If you guys don't know what we're talking about, context,
Be
listen to our Sunny Side Up episode on our Instagram page where
sure to yes.
where they do their drawing competition. Yeah.
And spoiler alert, I won. So yeah.
Really?
I mean, I won. So
Well, damn, that's that confidence though. But anyways,
I won. Yeah.
but anyways, yeah, we'll see you guys next time.
See you guys again. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Have a good day.